And today's starter, Jack Leiter. What do you look for here?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
All right, first pitch coming up. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
12, Trent Grisham.
Nice grab. And they get the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Leiter. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Here's a 1-1. That one hammered center field, carrying well to the warning track, makes the catch.
They hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down. And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach? Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Aye. Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Brandon Nimmo.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
Late on that fastball.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to Jazz. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Scoreless after one. Back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. So the Texas Rangers are off to a good start to the season. Singy, we were talking about them preseason as possible contenders, and so far they look the part.
No doubt, Boog. They're not running away with anything quite yet, but they put themselves in a good position early on.
It'll be interesting to see if they make some moves for a postseason push over the next couple months. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is big.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
In the air, right field. Nimmo gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 28.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
This one in the air, center field. Smith has a beat on it, brings it in, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the second. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory near the fence, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm whips it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Up the middle. Chisholm on to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 32, Evan.
Up next for the Rangers,
Carter.
Evan Carter.
Inside, ball 1.
Strike 2.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Popped up to the left into foul ground and makes the grab. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. First pitch swinging.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yo, 1. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up. Duran. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
In the air, out towards left center, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now there's one away.
The third baseman, Michael Hellman.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one fouled off. This one chopped up the middle. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Sam Haggerty. Haggerty with a homer in his last game. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hellman at first, one gone. On the ground to third. Over to Jazz. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Yankees won, and the Rangers nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. On to extra innings. Here's Stanton now. Has one of the top averages in the league, Singy. That bat's got more hits than a summer playlist.
Pitchers are looking around like, can someone unplug this guy?
Out to short. Seager tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Sliced hard, but foul. Going 2 now. Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Fouls it off, still 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. So the Yanks go in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Langford.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Rangers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
22, Ben Rice.
In the air to left center. Langford settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Wells.
base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony.
So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one lifted to left. Langford takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Here's the 0-1. Foul ball there. Waiting for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. And fouled off. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
Sets him down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
That one fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next to the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now, Evan Carter. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, right side. To Volpe at second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
This one in the air, center field. Carter on his way over. And there are two down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Stanton.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His home and away splits there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Oh, 1 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Stanton off of first with 2 away.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one drilled left field, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Durant.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Rangers with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. It's a K from the Coltrane.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Sam Haggerty. And that's fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
In the air, right field. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey
Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boo, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. Really late, opposite field not.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up. McMahon. And that will end the inning. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in Arlington and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Waste no, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jack Leiter departs. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Carter Baumler into the game.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Right side, and that's just foul.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Runner takes off for third to the right side. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Wells in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And he swings through that one. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow! 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Swing and a foul out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The Yanks holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And it takes one right on the black. And the count even at 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball right side. Rice takes it to the bag, and that is out number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Josh Smith.
Digging in, Josh Smith, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
in this situation, the
That's
hitter
inside.
knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Smith off of first with 2 away. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rangers,
and a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
63,
8th. Michelle Otonez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's in there. Otonez, the tall righty, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him swinging for the K. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Oh, look at the stop to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So a man aboard. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 3 in this one. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. In the air to left center. Langford on the move. He's got it. And that frustration starting to show. He just hasn't been able to find a rhythm.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Foul off down the right side. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Well struck left field. That's got a chance. Just missed it.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
The first baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Whoa, that's him.
Swings through that one. And the count 1-2. The Yankees trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Josh Young looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Swings and misses. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Rangers,
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Martin.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. Carter on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
High fly ball, right field. Nimmo moving under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. The tag, and he's out of the play. And that's a double play. Next to him, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Yanks held.
Now pitching for the
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Camilo Doval.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
One-run game, bottom 9. This one in the air, right field. One up, one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Seager at the plate now, and that's strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Ball one there. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And now one out remaining for Texas.
You know, Boone, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out. The Rangers down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.